Talking to Griff after the game, he had mentioned that he feels like that's one of your better games of this season. Just what did it feel like for you out there?
It felt great. Extended minutes. I'm not sure how many minutes I played, but it felt like I was out there longer stretches. Was able to get to a nice rhythm, nice flow. I'm starting to feel like myself. Legs are coming back underneath me for my shots and on the defensive side, so feeling great right now.
How much different is it to play 16 minutes in a game as opposed to playing 32 or 34? I know it's quite a bit for like people who don't really understand. Like, what are the differences for you when you're out?
Basically, I think the best way for me to describe it is, you're playing 16 minutes, probably playing 4-minute stretches. So as soon as you feel loose, as soon as you feel like you're in the flow of the game, you get taken out. Have to sit down for 20 minutes and try to do it again. While playing, 25 plus minutes, 30 minutes, however many more, you're able to be out there longer stretches. So you're able to, see the game, feel the game out, and figure out where you can attack it from.
You guys have gone through a bunch of different changes in your rotation this season, but over the last 5 games, you kind of get to run a unit by yourself in the second quarter, in the fourth quarter. What have you liked about that? It's obviously something you've done before.
Yeah.
I didn't know with Giannis and Dame at the start of the year. I was like, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but
yeah,
it's turned into something for you.
Just maybe a little bit more opportunity. That's all it is. But, it's all about, finding what's going to work with that second group when I'm out there. That doesn't necessarily mean give me the ball and make a play happen. It's figuring out who I have out there, who's rolling, and then figure out how to play through that within the team concept. But, I think we're all going to have stretches where, I'm out there by myself for a couple minutes or a couple possessions. Same thing with Giannis and Dame. And like I said, we just have to do a great job of understanding who's on the floor, how can we play, and what type of sets should we play through.
I felt like BP was the guy that got it going during that stretch in the second quarter. Just what have you seen from him recently? It feels like the last 5 games he's been in a really good groove.
Just him understanding, who's on him. He's a bucket down there in that post, and then he does a great job of spacing off the ball within plays. He knows a lot of times the bigs or smalls that's guarding him, they have a tendency to leave him to help on drives when myself, Dame, Giannis, whoever's driving, wherever action we're doing, and he finds that open spot in the corner or in the top of the wing. He's just playing hard. He's playing the game the right way. He's understanding, mismatches, and he's understanding the game, which is, huge coming off the bench to have somebody that can come in for 20-plus points.
Dame just kind of talked about how y'all talked through a lot of just the things, like getting the ball, getting people involved. Is that normal? Do you guys normally have done it in previous years, or is that this year has sort of picked up?
I think that's, most years I've been here. Communication is key, especially with a veteran team that doesn't spend that much time on the practice court. So, a lot of times that we're together, we're talking about the game, talking about, how we should play, how we want to play, how we can complement each other's game, and we figure it out by watching film and going out there and playing. There's times Giannis, Dame, Jay, Bobby see stuff, and we encourage it to let everybody know so we're all on the same page.